In a world where resilience and self-assurance are essential currencies, the concept of weakness carries immense significance. It transcends the mere physical realm, delving into the core of one's character and fortitude. True freedom and independence can only be attained by those who possess not only physical strength, but also an unyielding resolve in the face of adversity. To be weak is to be vulnerable, to be susceptible to the whims of fate without the capacity to steer one's course. It is to relinquish control and succumb to the status of a perpetual victim, shackled by fear and negativity. In such a state, opportunities slip through one's fingers like sand, and the horizon of possibilities remains perpetually out of reach. The path of weakness is paved with missed chances and unfulfilled potential. Every setback becomes an insurmountable obstacle, every challenge an impassable barrier. But it doesn't have to be this way. Strength of character is not an innate trait, but a cultivated skill, honed through perseverance and determination. Lesson 1. Change starts within. It's critical to understand that genuine transformation originates from inside in the quest of strength and resilience. Being strong mentally involves more than simply physical strength or outward appearances. It involves developing a way of thinking that gives you the ability to face obstacles head-on, and do it with elegance and determination. To have a strong mentality entails developing perseverance, inner strength, and an optimistic view on life. It necessitates a mental change from one of victimization and passivity to agency and empowerment. You take charge of your own fate and lead it in the direction you desire rather than letting other events dictate how you live. Building self-belief and confidence is one of the most important parts of adopting a strong mentality. You have to have confidence in your own skills and qualities, regardless of uncertainty or hardship. This self-belief serves as a strong anchor in trying circumstances, empowering you to endure and get past setbacks with resiliency and resolve. Moreover, building resilience is a prerequisite for strengthening one's mentality. The capacity to overcome obstacles and disappointments and come out stronger and more determined than before is known as resilience. It entails adopting a growth mentality, in which difficulties are seen as chances for personal development and education, as opposed to insurmountable roadblocks. Building a positive outlook is essential to acquiring the mindset of a strong individual. Thinking positively can significantly alter your perspective on life, allowing you to see possibilities where others perceive barriers and to face difficulties head-on with hope and resolve. Ultimately, cultivating a strong mentality is a path requiring self-awareness, self-dedication, and endurance. It's about realizing your own inner power and using it to surmount obstacles and setbacks with poise and fortitude. You can acquire a strong attitude and face life's obstacles with bravery and determination by developing resilience, self-assurance, and an optimistic outlook. Lesson 2. Empower yourself. A key component of rejecting weakness and embracing strength in all facets of life is empowering oneself. It entails making intentional decisions and executing purposeful acts that improve your emotional, mental, and physical health, and eventually make you stronger and more resilient. Establishing and accomplishing personal goals is one approach to empower oneself. You take charge of your life and increase your self-confidence when you decide what you want to achieve and move toward achieving it. Setting goals provides you a feeling of direction and purpose, enabling you to take control of your life. These objectives can be anything from pursuing personal passions to improving your health and fitness to progressing in your work. Furthermore, acquiring information and continuing education are effective means of empowering oneself. In addition to increasing your knowledge and abilities, education and self-improvement also help you feel more confident and good about yourself. Engaging in lifelong learning, whether through traditional schooling, independent research, or exploring novel experiences, can augment one's skills and fortify them to confront life's obstacles with increased self-assurance and adaptability. Establishing self-care routines that support your mental, emotional, and physical health is another crucial component of empowerment. This involves giving relaxation, stress relief, and general well-being activities like exercise, meditation, journaling, and quality time with loved ones. Priority. Your vitality and resilience are restored when you prioritize your needs and take care of yourself. This gives you the strength and clarity to face obstacles head-on. Furthermore, you might feel a lot more empowered if you surround yourself with positive and encouraging people. Having a solid support system of peers, mentors, family, and friends will boost your self-confidence and offer you with direction and affirmation. You may build an environment that supports empowerment, growth, and resilience by surrounding oneself with good people. At the end of the day, being an empowered person means assuming responsibility for your life and making decisions that are consistent with your beliefs, ambitions, and goals. It's about accepting who you are, living up to your potential, and not letting obstacles or failures define who you are. By empowering yourself, you develop an inner resilience and strength that gives you the confidence, bravery, and will to face life's obstacles head-on. Lesson 3. Focus on making improvements. To strengthen yourself against weakness and develop inner strength, you must prioritize self-improvement. Personal growth and development are lifelong endeavors requiring commitment, tenacity, and an openness to change. The benefits are enormous and can result in a significant transformation in every aspect of your life, even though the process may occasionally be difficult. Setting clear, attainable goals to support your progress in the areas you wish to improve is a crucial part of improving yourself. Having specific goals enables you to concentrate your efforts and track your development over time, whether your goals are to enhance your communication abilities, increase your resilience in the face of difficulty, or adopt a more optimistic outlook. Furthermore, self-improvement entails always learning new things and looking for chances to advance both personally and professionally. Reading books, going to seminars or workshops, enrolling in online courses, or looking for mentorship from people who have succeeded in fields you want to be great at are just a few ways to do this. Gaining more knowledge and expertise not only improves your abilities, but also boosts your self-assurance and confidence. To further enhance oneself, it is crucial to accept criticism and draw lessons from both achievements and setbacks. Reflection and constructive criticism are important growth tools, since they point out areas in which you may improve your strategy and make adjustments for the better. By keeping an open mind to criticism and seeing failures as chances for improvement, you cultivate resilience and adaptability, two traits that are crucial for conquering obstacles and succeeding. Furthermore, self-improvement takes time, persistent work, and dedication. It's a constant process of self-discovery and self-mastery rather than a short solution or one-time occurrence. This entails consciously choosing to put your own development and well-being first, despite conflicting expectations or roadblocks. Although there may be ups and downs on the path to self-improvement, the rewards are well worth the effort. You may create a life that is more meaningful and rewarding by making an investment in yourself and being dedicated to your own growth and development. You develop greater adaptability, resilience, and the ability to bravely and confidently face life's obstacles. In the end, working on your growth is about realizing your full potential and experiencing life to the fullest, not just about improving yourself. Lesson 4. Don't tolerate your weaknesses. Taking with your shortcomings head-on is an essential part of building inner strength and protecting oneself from vulnerability. It's critical to face your shortcomings head-on and take proactive measures to overcome them rather than putting up with or ignoring them. This calls for a readiness to own up to your shortcomings, as well as a dedication to ongoing development and progress. Recognizing one's own shortcomings and acting on them honestly and self-awarely are crucial components of problem solving. Consider your professional and personal strengths and shortcomings, and be prepared to address any areas where you may be weak or struggling. By reflecting on yourself, you may better understand who you are and where you fall short, which sets the stage for focused attempts to do better. Creating a strategy to successfully address your shortcomings is the next step once you've recognized them. This could entail putting tactics into place to hone your abilities or get beyond challenges, as well as creating clear, attainable goals for progress. Making proactive actions to overcome your deficiencies enables you to move closer to self-mastery by enabling you to practice new skills, acquire more knowledge or training, or get support from peers or mentors. It's critical to approach the process of strengthening your deficiencies with perseverance, growth mentality, and patience. Acknowledge that change requires time and work, and be ready to face obstacles and setbacks on the path. Rather than letting short-term failures depress you, see them as chances for improvement and learning, and never waver from your long-term objectives. Additionally, don't be embarrassed to approach others who might be knowledgeable in areas you find difficult for assistance or advice. As you strive to overcome your flaws, surround yourself with people who will support you and who can provide you accountability, advice, and encouragement. In addition to offering insightful opinions and thoughts, working with others strengthens your resolve to advance yourself. In the end, you take charge of your own fate and realize your full potential when you actively try to overcome your limitations and refuse to accept them. Accept the path of self-improvement with tenacity and fortitude, understanding that every step you take will get you closer to being the powerful, independent person you want to be. Lesson 5. Where fear is, there is your work. Fear is a sign of potential for personal development. This mantra captures the spirit of confronting your anxieties head-on in order to overcome weakness and become stronger. Fear has a special tendency to immobilize us, preventing us from reaching our greatest potential and preventing us from fully experiencing life. But by facing our anxieties head-on and overcoming them, we develop resilience and inner strength in addition to expanding our comfort zones. Every fear shows itself as a possible obstacle to be surmounted, a roadblock to go over on the way to self-improvement. Adopting this perspective helps you turn fear from a hindrance to an empowering force. You demonstrate to yourself that you are considerably more capable than you may have thought each time you face a fear and overcome it. Overcoming fear is a continuous process and is not always simple. It takes guts, tenacity, and a readiness to push yourself past your comfort zone. But every little triumph you achieve helps to weaken the walls of fear that could have formerly imprisoned you, opening the door to increased self-assurance and confidence. Furthermore, confronting your concerns might present priceless chances for personal development and self-discovery. You discover more about your abilities, limitations, and actual potential when you face and overcome challenges. Every fear you overcome is evidence of your tenacity and bravery, fortifying your resolve and enhancing your self-assurance. The phrase, "Where there is fear, there is your task," basically acts as a potent reminder that fear is something to be welcomed as a chance for development and transformation, rather than something to be avoided or disregarded. In addition to developing inner strength and resilience, facing your anxieties head-on and accepting them as obstacles to overcome also opens up new avenues for empowerment and self-control. Therefore, instead of being weak in the face of fear, let it to be your beacon of hope for more bravery, strength, and personal fulfillment. Lesson 6. Accept challenges. Accept obstacles as chances for personal development and progress. This idea emphasizes how crucial it is to take on obstacles head-on rather than avoiding them out of doubt or fear. Accepting challenges voluntarily shows that you are ready to face challenges head-on and triumph over hardship. It also shows that you have a proactive attitude towards life. Changing one's perspective to accept challenges means realizing that they are opportunities for personal development and success, rather than things to avoid. By accepting challenges, you take charge of your situation and show that you are not willing to give up or become complacent when things get tough. Furthermore, taking on difficulties increases one's self-confidence and sense of empowerment. You show yourself that you are more capable than you may have thought when you push yourself to go outside of your comfort zone and take on new challenges. Every obstacle you overcome is evidence of your fortitude, tenacity, and moral fortitude. Taking on challenges also promotes a proactive approach to decision-making and problem-solving. You actively look for possibilities for growth and challenges rather than passively waiting for them to present themselves. With a proactive mentality, you can foresee and prepare for probable roadblocks, which makes it easier and more confident for you to overcome hurdles in life. A key component of growth and development on a personal level is accepting obstacles. You put yourself in a position to actively participate in your own personal development by voluntarily accepting challenges. Therefore, instead of becoming weak in the face of difficulties, fully embrace them as chances for development, education, and self-discovery. Lesson 7. Test yourself. Adversity teaches you to know yourself better. Put yourself to the test and find your real strengths. This idea emphasizes how important it is to push your boundaries and discover your potential in the midst of adversity in order to grow and develop as a person. Putting oneself in situations that purposefully test your resilience, talents, and abilities is known as self-testing. These challenges can take many different shapes, like taking on novel chores, taking on new initiatives, or facing down difficulties head-on. Pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and actively seeking out challenges helps you discover your areas of strength, weakness, and progress. Furthermore, self-examination promotes self-awareness and personal development. You get greater insight into your abilities, constraints, and special skills as you work through difficulties and overcome barriers. You may make wise choices, realistic goals, and chances that fit with your desires and strengths when you have self-awareness. In addition, self-testing fosters confidence and resilience. Every obstacle you encounter and conquer demonstrates your capacity to adjust, endure, and prosper in the face of difficulty. These encounters strengthen your resilience, boost your self-esteem, and give you the bravery and resolve to face obstacles in the future. Self-testing is an effective method for empowerment, personal development, and self-discovery. You may reach your full potential and realize the strength, resiliency, and resourcefulness that are already within you by accepting challenges and pushing your boundaries. Therefore, instead of being weak in the face of adversity, see them as chances to push yourself to the limit, get stronger, and develop into your best self. Lesson 8. Courage. It is a mental state, and it is a virtue you need to nurture. Being courageous means having the ability to face and overcome fear, not just not being afraid. It is a mentality marked by fortitude, resiliency, and tenacity in the face of difficulty. To be truly courageous means to nurture courage as a virtue and use it as a compass in your life. Courage is a quality that you cultivate over time rather than something that is innate. Confronting your concerns, stepping outside of your comfort zone, and acting decisively in pursuit of your dreams and goals all involve intentional effort. Accepting courage as a virtue gives you the ability to take on difficulties head-on, despite any roadblocks or doubts you may experience. It's important to acknowledge and confront your self-doubt and limiting beliefs in order to cultivate courage. It calls on you to face your doubts and worries head-on and make the brave decision to move forward in spite of them. This could include speaking up for yourself, taking calculated chances, or sticking up for your convictions in the face of hardship or hostility. Resilience in the face of failure or adversity is another prerequisite for courage. It is the readiness to press on and continue forward motion in the face of setbacks. By accepting setbacks as teaching opportunities and overcoming setbacks head-on, you fortify your bravery and resiliency and lay the groundwork for future success. In the end, courage is a quality that gives you the ability to live genuinely and tenaciously pursue your goals. It's a way of thinking that empowers you to meet life's obstacles head-on, knowing that you've got what it takes to go past whatever gets in your way. Therefore, instead of being weak, cultivate the quality of courage within yourself and accept it as a compass for your life. You can reach your greatest potential and enable yourself to live fearlessly, bravely, and genuinely by developing courage. Lesson 9. Be open to change. One of the characteristics of resilience and strength is openness to change. People who oppose change in an ever-changing environment will eventually become obsolete, whilst others who welcome it can prosper and thrive. Developing an open-minded and flexible mindset is crucial for genuinely embodying strength in the face of changing situations. Resistance to change will only result in stagnation and lost possibilities for personal development. Change is inevitable. A weak person could be reluctant to change or welcome new opportunities, clinging to tried and true routines and ways of thinking. A strong person, on the other hand, actively looks for opportunities to learn, develop, and evolve because they understand that change is a necessary aspect of life. It takes resilience and flexibility to adjust to change. It entails being open to adopting new concepts and methods of operation in place of outdated routines, beliefs, and behavioral patterns that no longer benefit you. This could entail taking chances, venturing into the unknown, and bravely and resolutely facing uncertainty. Being receptive to change also involves having the flexibility to grow from your experiences and adapt as necessary. It necessitates a readiness to hear criticism, consider your behavior, and adjust as necessary. Having a development mentality enables you to advance personally rather than staying unchanging or fixed in your ways. In the end, having an open mind to change is a sign of resilience and strength. It involves having the guts to leave your comfort zone, seize fresh chances, and gracefully and resolutely adjust to changing circumstances. By developing an adaptable attitude, you give yourself the ability to face life's obstacles head-on with resilience and confidence, knowing that you are capable of overcoming any setback. Therefore, instead of becoming weak, welcome change as a chance for development and transformation. You may reach your greatest potential and give yourself the tools you need to prosper in a world that is always changing by developing an open-minded mindset. Lesson 10. You only have one life to live. So why would you spend it being a weak person? Life is a priceless gift and a brief chance to take in everything that the world has to offer. Why would anyone want to live a weak life when we only have one chance to live it to the fullest? Our quest for empowerment and self-discovery revolves around this topic. We are faced with innumerable options every day, all of which have the potential to influence our lives in some manner. We have the option of allowing fear and uncertainty to overcome us, or we may decide to confront our problems head-on, courageously and determinedly. We have the power to choose between strength and weakness, and the decisions we make will have a lasting impact on our fulfillment, success, and happiness. Allowing uncertainty, fear, and insecurity to control our decisions and behaviors is what it means to be a weak person. It entails accepting less than we deserve, letting go of possibilities, and never reaching our full potential. It's a life filled with lost opportunities, unmet hopes, and a persistent sense of regret. However, things don't have to be this way. We have the ability to live with purpose and passion, to embrace our innate courage and resilience, and to choose strength over weakness. Realizing that we only have one life to live and that we owe it to ourselves to live each day to the fullest is the first step in the process. Making the decision to be strong entails letting go of our comfort zones, confronting our fears and welcoming the unknown. It entails establishing objectives, pursuing our passions, and putting up with setbacks. It's about never giving up on our dreams and continuing to believe in ourselves even when others don't. Given that we all possess the ability to be powerful, why would we choose to live as weak people? The key to finding the solution is being willing to accept personal accountability for our happiness and well-being, to value who we are, and to seize the endless opportunities life has. Let's not waste this limited time on Earth by settling for anything less than being the strongest, most capable versions of ourselves. Conclusion. The route to empowerment and strength in life starts on the within. To develop a resilient and strong mindset, one must make a deliberate effort. We can realize our full potential and conquer our shortcomings when we empower ourselves by constant self-improvement and confronting our concerns. We can discover our skills and capacities by taking on difficulties and pushing our limits. This process also cultivates courage and adaptability. In the end, Making the decision to live a strong life entails welcoming change, rising to the occasion, and taking every chance to develop and prosper. We only have one life to live. Therefore, it's critical to reject weakness and welcome the many opportunities that come with resilience and strength.